We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
Oh, sorry.
How the fuck?
Sitting by my brother's side, listening to what he said.
Yeah, it actually was right. Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Are we there?
It's the same lights. I don't know where the fuck it matters right now.
Are we in?
We're in.
We're here?
Yep.
Hey,
All right.
welcome back to Lion's Den. We are doing another...
Do that again, your voice.
I know. What am I, 14? Welcome back to Lion's Den.
Got
Like
the
I would be-
hairline of a 14-year-old.
Welcome back
Asshole.
to the Lion's Den. Welcome our faithful Pride members. That's what we're calling you guys.
Yeah.
If you want to be a member
Corone
of the Pride.
homie episode 2, though.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Right?
That's right. Yeah.
Part-
Corone Tonys. Or,
Part 2, Corone Tony
I don't know.
homies.
We'll let Jason come up with a name, but
Yeah, no, we'll repeat it.
yeah.
Listen, before we get into some stuff, I want to say, for those of you listening and watching, rate and review us, and please tell a friend.
Yeah.
Tell a friend that this is the funniest, best time that you've ever had,
And the sexiest.
and it's the sexiest time. Makes you, dude. Oh, gross. Asthma.
Well, mustache
ASMR.
guy. Mustache guy.
Yeah, you're mustache guy. But yeah, tell your friends. Email us.
Whoop. Headphone. Oh, mic went out a little
Sorry,
bit. There you
email
go.
us. You know, what is it? Pod the Lion's Den.
Pod the li-
Yeah, what the fuck is the
it's
email
like
again?
you're like
What's the email again?
President of the business. What's the fucking email?
Yeah.
What is the email
Pod the
again?
Lion's Den
Pod
at
the Lionsden at gmail.com.
yes at gmail.com.
At Gmail. Yeah, so like, subscribe also.
I didn't
rate.
say that.
No, subscribe is the one thing you missed.
Like
also,
it.
like
Subscribe
also like,
to it.
By the way, like is nothing. I don't know why we're saying like.
Like it.
I don't know what they're gonna
You
like.
said like.
Did I?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think
I'm
you
like,
did.
I have
you
one
putting it on
job.
me, Jason. The thing that I said, don't fucking say that.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
You know what? We're all we've all stir crazy. Things have changed. We've all changed. Will has
What
become
the
a
hell?
penis.
Look,
Yeah,
hey,
Will
tough-
looks like a
No,
baby
what did
bottle.
you call him? A baby
He
bottle.
looks like a baby bottle.
Smooth
Hard
Bully
times.
attacked him before this.
The ladies are gonna want to suck your head. Ooh.
Hey, honestly, quarantine. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, but you don't want them to come over with their cooties. You don't want
No.
Nice.
I'm having an issue with this quarantine thing, and I'm not having an issue with being quarantined. I'm having an issue. Listen, you know what? In the
Okay.
beginning, I was a little bit ignorant to some of the stuff that's happening right now. We
Like
weren't
all of
educated.
us, by the
We
way.
are getting more and more educated every single day, and the majority opinion for everyone is stay the fuck home.
Yeah.
Stay in your house. Stop. Look, people out here are wild, by the way. They're walking
in
around
Los
in
Angeles?
groups. Yeah.
'Cause
Where
you
I
live- you
live
live-
down in I live in a small little suburb in Lakewood. I get out of the house every day for a walk, and I don't see anybody in large groups. Anybody that's walking towards me, we wave, we nod our head, and we do at least 6 feet apart, and we
And
do
you're
the
talking-
mutual respect. Like,
and
"Yeah."
Lakewood's in Orange County.
No, Lakewood is a Los Angeles County city. Long Beach and Lakewood are the southernmost cities in LA County. The next city over from Long Beach is Seal Beach, which is Orange County.
Okay.
But
But it's
Lakewood,
basically 40 minutes out of
yeah,
the
but
hell
Lakewood
that
is
we're
still
living
in LA.
Yeah.
But I get out here. First of all, I don't want your grubby hands on my blueberry muffin, ladies at Starbucks.
Oh, is that happening?
Oh my God, the Starbucks by my house, they're in latex gloves. If I'm
Yeah.
going to use my card, they push the machine out to me so they don't have to touch my card or me.
Nice.
They're handing me my stuff with gloves on. If I use my app, they're zapping it from a distance. I go to the Starbucks here. I won't give it the address, but I like to stop. And there's 2 people working the drive-thru. The girl, I go to do, I see the machine. So I hold my card out because I assume she's going to bring the machine to me. She snatched it out of my hands, gloveless, by the way. Icky, icky, yucky, yucky. Gloveless. Then I'm like, this bitch just gave me the C-Ron, right?
Did she grab your phone?
No, she grabbed my card.
Oh no.
Then the guy gives me my drink, gloveless, and all I could see, it looks like it's a Sasquatch hand because it's just, that's how I'm picturing it. But he might as well, he might as well have been there.
There you go, sir. I wiped it down
you
for you.
cootie
With
monster.
me.
Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, people aren't, and you know what? I want to talk about Brentwood for a minute. Brentwood, beautiful Upperly Mobile.
Oh,
town.
okay. Yeah.
There are 23 confirmed cases
In Brentwood?
of the Corone in Brentwood.
Wow. In Brentwood, for those of you who don't know, it's in Los Angeles. How to describe it? I mean, it's kind of near Santa Monica.
Yeah, but it's a
For
bunch
people who
of
don't know the
It's
area.
bunch of
wealthy. It's
rich,
Very nice area.
rich
Yeah.
people. And then Lakewood has one. Long Beach has like two. But
yeah,
and then I
yeah.
find out that they're walking around still and having like Corona marches up and down the street with their fucking solo cups full
I
of
love
alcohol.
that Corona marches.
Sounds kind of fun.
What I'm saying is just follow the rules because I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest right now. Moment of sorry about the hold on.
Can we also talk about the fact that I have a feeling? What the fuck is it about my glasses when you put ice in it
The clinkies.
that it's the most clinky bullshit?
I think it's because they're crystal.
I think it's just high quality glasses.
Crystal. You mean like crystal?
I think they're the lowest quality, and we all
I was
know
trying
that.
to build you. I was trying to like. Brent's got nice glasses.
I know what you're
he
saying,
didn't get
Jay.
him at Big Lots.
My biggest thing is what's been happening.
My honest. Let me
is-
have my moment of honesty real quick. Like I was gonna do.
please.
We're not making any money right now.
Yeah,
I'm a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Everything's on hold, and the longer this goes on, the longer I'm gonna be without
that's true.
work.
That's
So
true.
So
many-
when
so
you
many people.
motherfuckers are having coronavirus parties,
Corona to the bones.
and going hiking and saying let's fucking have a COVID-19 whatever the fucking number is party, you're prolonging that for me. You're actually, you know what? You're taking food off my table. Old school shit. I'll knock you the fuck out for taking food off my table.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
So
I get
like,
it.
just stay the fuck. Like right now, the three of us have been self quarantining. There's only three of us here. There's nobody else here. It's just us. We're washing our hands. We're not touching each other. We're not kissing like we usually
Yeah,
do.
and we're 6 feet away.
And we're 6
You'll
feet
never
away.
fucking know
Yeah,
it.
the
We
camera-
got him. We got Captain San Diego about
Yeah, right.
40 feet away
Captain Nipplehead.
with his fucking goddamn acoustic artist in a coffee shop. head.
Nice.
Nice.
Air pound.
Beep.
Yeah.
Nice. Hurt,
Air
but,
daps.
but I appreciate the joke.
Did it hurt really?
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
No, this whole
What hurt that we were making fun of San Diego again?
No,
Did you-
I don't give a
I'm
fuck
gonna
about
say
that.
this. I gotta say this. The amount of people not taking it seriously, just in my immediate family, is probably the most frustrating shit in the world. You know,
Ooh,
like my mother in her 70s and my father in his 70s. Now my dad is obviously controlled by my mother, but like, you know, for good reason, because my mom has saved his life. My mom's a brilliant woman. She's the best. But the way she talks to me, like, don't worry, I have to get the car
Yeah.
fixed. And I mentioned this on the first Corone to the Bone, the Corone Home Me Up. But now my mom's hitting me up asking, like, is there any way you could fly me out to see your little brother during this crisis? Because my brother's dealing with some things. And da-da-da. Just being like, I'm coming out in April, and I was wondering if you could help it with money. Or I'm like, what the no. And
Yeah.
I know this is a little
Yeah.
personal. I'm not going to get into the reasons for shit. Stay the fuck home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how this
You
has to
guys-
be even more serious.
It's actually really easy
Yeah.
to just
Both of
stay
you-
at home.
both
I
of you
mean,
know
Which,
how-
by the way, very hypocritical. We're going to get on comments because we're together.
I know.
So,
But we've only been together.
Right, and when we're home, we're
although I
fucking
don't
quarantined.
Trust him. I don't
We're-
trust him.
yeah, he does that.
He's got that. Look at that.
He's got that
hat.
partying with too many people.
He's got that Colin Farrell, but
You guys
you know what
both-
he's got? He's got Colin Farrell,
Yeah.
virgin Colin Farrell.
You guys both know how close to my mom I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have not seen her since this whole thing started.
There you go.
I want to so bad. I mean, thank
Yeah.
God for FaceTime. I FaceTime her, and yeah, I'm a mama's boy. Fucking say it.
Guys,
Yeah.
if Jason Collings cannot see his mom, then you should not do
Yes.
Well,
anything
one of the,
else.
well, that's the other thing.
Thank
Like my
you,
mom
Will.
trying to come out just to help some family shit with my little brother, and she's like, basically being like, you know, I said, Mom, I'm at a particular age. I work in a particular business. I am not gonna be the reason you die because you
Yeah.
decide to fly through the fucking country.
Yeah, it's like the worst time
Like,
and the worst
it's-
age range too for the the older.
It's stubborn. It's stubborn and it's stupid.
Yeah.
And it's not just my mom
Jay's
at
gone.
that
It's just-
particular
it's just
age. It's also what he's talking about. And it's also these people that say they're undefeated in Nashville. It's also
Oh yeah,
the
that
biggest
whole thing.
fucking
Wait,
shit.
That fucking Nashville
Just,
thing.
just, but
What happened
the
in
idea,
Nashville?
You
well,
saw
just
that.
we're undefeated and it's packed.
No, it was like this
The
packed
streets.
concert. It was like this packed room, and it was like Nashville stays undefeated or something.
Fuck them.
But it was like this was like a week or two ago. It was like the worst time, the worst vision. It was just horrible.
It's really hard, honestly. It's like this shit is complicated, and like Jason's saying, yeah, like on this podcast, we don't make money on this. You know, And see, doesn't it like
Loud.
It's
I like
loud
it.
as shit.
I don't mind it though.
But
like
we're
an
not
intimate
making money
cocktail
on
party.
this right now, you know. But we enjoy communicating with you guys, and we're artists and we're we're performers and professionals.
My
slight
Venmo
professionals.
is
And we just want to communicate with everyone, and we're gonna drive ourselves nuts if we're not. And being touring comedians, I mean, Jason and I have had to cancel shows and lose money that are
Will
built
doesn't get
in
booked
for
a
our
lot, so he
lives.
didn't have to do that.
All right.
Well, he lives
don't-
in San Diego.
No,
He
guys, I
works.
get booked and I don't live in San Diego.
I know. Hey.
Will was supposed to be with us in Tempe, right?
Yeah. But I think he had a SoundCloud audition.
Fucking
That
wish.
makes no sense.
Yes.
And he said, "I fucking wish," so it kind of killed my bomb.
You want to be a SoundCloud rapper? Whatever the hell that is. I don't even know what that is.
I have no idea. All I hear is that like these rappers make money on SoundCloud. Anyway,
And they're all little now. They're all little baby, little bullshit,
Yep.
little fuckface.
Little bullshit's good, actually. Have you
Little
heard him?
fuckface.
Little
Yeah.
fuckface,
Little
little
bullshit,
bullshit.
little
Very
fuckface.
good. Very funny.
And every rap album now has 900 featured artists on it.
Yeah.
Like it's your solo album, but is it a solo album?
Yeah.
You know? Featuring all these motherfuckers too.
all right, so here's what happened to me tonight before they came over. So I go to my local market and I do as much as I can to not go out like everyone, but I needed certain things. So I was like, I'm going to go. And I love these guys. It's a great market. I'm not going to tell where it is. I don't want people to know where I live. And I love these guys. But I go there and, you know, everything's been kind of empty and there's all this. But this is the first time that... And that's the thing, too. The people that have to work at the CVSs, because I went to a CVS earlier today, I feel fucking sorry for them that they have to work there during this shit with people.
Think about like I went to Target and I was like,
yeah.
oh no.
For that hat? But
Good burn.
for the shirt?
Good burn.
All right,
Kids
just
section?
kidding. For
Kids
the
section?
mustache?
Guys,
I'm
guys,
sorry.
guys,
no, for
guys.
the pants?
Guys.
For the slippers?
Little girls?
No, for the car?
What?
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Is
It's
it?
good. So for the talent?
What?
Anyway.
Ooh, burned you.
Slammed him. Smooth volley.
That was a lot of.
Close. Beep.
That was like a movie where they like Scarface, like dun dun dun. dun,
Oh,
dun,
no.
dun, dun.
No,
Not
he
that
didn't
cool.
go there for the talent.
Not that cool, man.
Slammed him. I'm trying to learn from Jason.
Yeah.
All right, so I had this
It's an art
incident. I'm trying to get certain things, but each aisle for the right, and they're doing the right thing. These people own this place. They're putting little signs up that they wrote with marker going like, grab one thing of bread, one item of bread each. And then they would put this other sign up that said 6 feet of social distance each aisle. Like,
Yep.
and they would do that with the arrows, which I'm totally into, and I get that. Like, let's treat it serious. And of course, I'm walking in, it's like the purge. People are wearing masks and shit, and I get it. Got a little freaky. But here's my problem with it. Not my problem, but like, this is the hard part of this. So I'm walking down this aisle, or I'm about to walk down an aisle, and I see the sign right before I walk down 6 feet of distance. So when you walk down an aisle, there's 2 entrances to an aisle. So I'm walking this, and this is another person. We both
You see
look at each other like a showdown, like a Eastwood movie.
Yeah.
But we both saw the sign 6 feet of distance. Now, I don't know if he wants something from the middle. I don't know if I want something from the middle. So it becomes this kind of, should we give it? Do you want it?
Yeah.
Do I have it? Do you have it? Do you want bread? I was thinking about going, well, no. If you need to go, then you go. Well, I don't know. Oh, you're going.
Extra polite, you know?
And then the thing is, too, regardless,
Yeah.
we're going, oh, no, we're too close. So we walk by each other.
Yeah.
Let me talk about that for a minute, too. On my walks, when you see somebody coming to... I'm going to get so pissed right now. When you see somebody coming towards you when you're on these walks,
I do walks too.
both people need to have the etiquette for the Corone zone. That's what I'm calling it.
Oh, wait.
damn it, you're
Corone
killing
zone.
me. Corone
We haven't-
zone.
That's a
It's a
new
new
one.
one.
6
That's the
feet
name
or
of this
more.
episode.
That's the
Corone
Corone
zone.
zone,
Corone zone.
okay?
Oh, that's good.
When I see somebody they just keep it moving right towards me, I'm to the point now, you're going to get elbowed into the teeth. You're going to get elbowed to the chompers.
Corone's the least of your worries.
The Corone zone. If you get into my Corone zone, hey,
Yeah, and people
hey, forearm to the chompers.
and people have been pretty respectful, and I'm trying to as well
Corone
because
sounds
I don't
so
want
good.
Corone Zone's the name of this episode. God damn it! You're
we
Captain.
glossed over how
What
good
are
that
you,
was.
Dr. Seuss?
I'm a shitty rapper.
No, you're like
bullshit.
Dr. Seuss.
I'm a little
who's
bullshit.
Like,
Little bullshit.
little bullshit. That's nice. Can I talk to you outside about
Stay
what
out
you
my
just did?
Corone
Because
zone.
you should-
Stay out my Corone zone.
I'll tell you
Have
this,
you seen that song, by the way? Move, bitch. You got coronavirus. Move that shit. That's my
Nice.
That's kinda
anthem
funny.
right now.
Yeah.
Those
I
dudes
will
all
s-
dancing with their little skinny legs and they're spraying each other with fucking aerosol over the fucking Lysol.
Wait, they have skinny legs?
Oh, they have these little cute
Oh,
little
yeah,
skinny
I
legs.
did
These
see that
rappers that are
video.
doing,
That's
move,
hilarious.
bitch.
Oh.
You got coronavirus.
Put the
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't. I don't know what we can show. We're not getting paid, so you could show it.
Can't we? I think we can just do anything at this point.
Yeah.
No stakes.
Yeah, show that
This
video. Jay will give
this
it to
episode is brought to you by the Corone Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're funny.
Move, bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just interesting because it was the first time they put the signs up and the first time they were kind of wearing the gloves. And it is
yeah.
real. Everybody stop with the fake shit. And the thing is, too, is like have respect for it. And what I've been doing, too, at Uber Eats and the Postmates
Have
and
you
all
been
that
doing
shit.
that?
Of course.
Oof. Yeah, I don't even do that.
But that's stupid. Let me tell you why that's stupid.
All right.
Because here's the
You
deal.
fucking idiot.
So mad.
Tell him, Brent.
Okay, so I go to do some errands today. I had to check off some. I owe money to a lot of Russian people, but
This is funny.
yeah, let's just figure that out. Everybody be all right. That's why the blinds are closed. Anyway,
That's like uncut
I had to
gems.
stop by. Is it? It's not at all. So then I had to stop by CVS. I went to CVS, and I swear to God, I've never seen more cars in a CVS line. And then like in a CVS, I go into the CVS, and yeah, I don't give a fuck if you're wearing a mask. By the way, the masks don't help; they actually increase it.
doesn't do
so
anything.
wear the gloves more than the mask.
Yeah,
but either
gloves.
way, who the fuck knows?
And stay the fuck home.
Yeah, and I'm in there, but I'm like, okay, I had to grab a few things. I go, this seems way more goddamn detrimental for me to be out with
Right.
40 people in this
Yep.
fucking CVS than it is for me to Postmate my meal and Uber Eat my meal.
Yeah.
Now, I've been doing that, and what's great, and some of them feel like the people that are dropping it off, like they're just leaving it outside. We all have been doing 6 feet of distance,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm loving this. And today, I will say the true story of my mother's life. It sounds like I hate my mother. I love her to death. So when I say mother's life, it sounds shitty. But today, what I love, this guy with surgical gloves. I go out and I meet him. He drops it off. When
Oh,
I
he
go,
had gloves on? Like the Uber Eats
yeah,
guy?
he
Oh,
had
fuck,
gloves
you
on.
better.
Nice.
So why the fuck go sit and wait for your shit
Yeah.
Right.
when you could be alone, you know? And then he says this, by the way, they put a plastic fork and knife in there, and they're wearing gloves, but they were all touching shit. They were all touching shit, so don't touch that.
Nice.
And I was
Nice.
like,
Good
thank you,
looking out.
man.
But that's
Thank
what,
you.
That's what.
And he was a Dodger fan because he was wearing a jersey, and I'm a Red Sox fan. Shout out to the Dodgers. I like that
Nice.
guy.
But also the thing is
That was a Corone homie right there.
yeah, Corone homie in the wild.
Yeah,
Right.
the guy who doesn't give a shit wanting to get his point across. Go ahead, Will.
No, it's fine. I want.
No, you go.
I yes-anded though.
Yeah.
No, but don't you get weird with the Postmates guys like taking your food and they're touching it? They're in their car.
No, they don't.
Coughing,
No, how is that
driving.
any worse than going
I'd
and
ra-
sitting in a line
with
with a bunch of
900
motherfucking
people,
people,
right.
Yeah,
who go, put your credit card in here, give it back to
That's-
me, and I've been here all day.
I've been doing I just go to Trader Joe's and get 2 weeks of food and then I'm just good. And then I don't
Yeah,
have to
but that shit
leave,
runs out.
you know?
I ran out of shit, and
know.
it's like I need certain things, and it's like every time I go out, it's like you're trying to avoid social
Oh, it's the
distance.
worst. And let me tell you something. If I fucking saw this today on the news. Our Mayor Garcetti was talking to us on the television today, telling us this shit is real. It's probably we're going 2 more months with this shit. I don't care what that fucking idiot says. The president's saying let's get it done by Easter. That fucking idiot. Anyways, the mayor's on and he's talking to us. We got to stay indoors while he's having the conversation. This is live, by the way. They split screen it and it's an overhead view of Runyon Canyon. And guess what?
Oh, Pat.
Tons of motherfuckers
Yeah.
there acting like assholes.
Waiting for their audition.
You know,
Is
like
it-
they got to be
yeah.
seen. Why are we that fucking codependent? That we can't spend 15 days?
Is it to them at the outside? Oh, if you're outside, it's not as bad.
No,
is
it's
that a
Runyon.
thing?
You ever gone to Runyon Canyon?
Yeah.
Runyon Canyon's a fucking nightclub. Runyon
Yeah,
Canyon's
yeah.
a place where they go to be seen.
Yeah.
Women put on the fucking skimpiest outfits. Dudes get fucking. It's a scene. It's a scene.
And it's also people on top of what he's saying. It's also people that are going, well, I can't lose this.
yeah, this is.
So they'd rather go out there and sacrifice their, for vanity, sacrifice.
and it's the
lives.
same thing as like I'm young. I'm fine. I'm safe. Not true.
Yeah, no. I worry about
true.
just giving it to somebody else. If I have it, I'm not. I just want to give it to somebody else. That's the main thing. Like when I
Right.
came back from
That was my
Arizona, I
fucking
was
problem
nervous
with
because
my
I was
mom
like,
when
I
she
don't want to give
says
it
she's trying to
anybody.
come out here in April
Yeah.
for some bullshit and some family shit I'm not going to discuss on this shit or any other shit. It's like, Mom, stay the fuck in the house.
Yeah.
And the thing with me is like, I was going out getting the groceries like you were. I was sitting in line for 2 hours with groceries looking at people with the shit they're doing and buying shit. And I'm going, wouldn't it be fucking easier for me just to get somebody to get me some shit? Like, I'm dealing with one person, handing it off to one person, as opposed to me having to go, excuse me,
having the
excuse
showdown
me, for 15. And then every person that has dropped something off from Postmates or Uber Eats has been respectful as shit.
That's cool.
Even wildly more respectful than me. Just in the sense, it's like, I didn't want to leave a sign outside, like, leave it on the doorstep or any of that stuff. But we've all been handing it off from 6 feet distance. Like, because these motherfuckers got to work. That's the thing. There's no fucking money right now. So you got to work.
People are acting crazy, and here's what I mean. Like, I was considering ordering paper towels online, on Amazon.
Yeah.
But then I thought, are we in a time right now if that box of paper towels hits my porch, it's there for 5 seconds and someone's going to jack me for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think about that.
Also, can you even find paper towels online?
Yeah, I found some.
Yeah,
Hard
are
to-
you kidding?
Hard to
Amazon.
find. Amazon's
on
out of a
Amazon.
lot of shit.
They're out of the
They're out
big
of shit,
names.
but
They're
they
out of the
keep
big
going.
names like Bounty and
You
all
just
that
go
bullshit.
deep into the...
Dude, you
Yo,
got to
just-
get,
you
you
can
know
get-
what you
you
got to
can
get?
get- Hold on.
You got to get Batanos. I tried to think of it.
Batanos. You got to get Brawny. That's what
Instead of the brawny guy, just some guy who's
Bounty,
like...
Brown. Some Italian guy.
Yeah.
Get the Batanos.
Hey.
Zubarakatashi,
I found some online. They're it's recycled paper.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, you got to
And-
do what you
and-
got to do.
Cool.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
probably is good.
It's not gonna have shit
I don't
stains
know.
on it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, this is recycled.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Well,
It's
that's
fun.
the other thing. By the way.
Environment, huh?
Just to segue into your shit that you were saying in the beginning of this about L.A. I hate to put you on the spot here, Will, but the way you were reacting to that is an example of what Jason's talking about. Is how he wouldn't have recycled paper. They got paper towels on the Trader Joe's doing his.
Well, I
Still
shouldn't
got to
think- I
get
thought they
your
were out of this
organic.
shit. I thought they
Still
were-
got to get your bullshit.
Oh, paper towels who gives a shit. I just thought
I
that
wipe
Amazon
my
was out of
ass
it.
with a puppet.
What?
How about that?
Oh, no. That's what that was in there.
And I have toilet paper.
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
I'm a mustache guy now.
Brent's
is
a
you,
mustache guy now, so he's doing some real grizzled shit.
I got to tell you, this has changed a lot of things for me.
Changed the way you're sitting for sure.
I like it.
You're sitting like such
People
a mustache
avoid
guy.
me.
We're both sitting
There's a
pretty
little-
cute right now.
Well, I always sit
Sitting
like
pretty.
this. My
That's
dad
what
always
we're
sat
gonna
like
call
this.
this podcast.
My
Sitting
dad
pretty.
is a coach. Coaches
one, too.
always sit like this. This is how coaches sit. And I like this. I do. Now, does it mean I have a little penis? I don't know.
100%.
Depends who you... Well, let's take a breath and talk outside from
right.
6 feet of
Should I tell
social
him?
distance.
Should I tell him my nickname for your penis?
Yeah, go ahead.
Call him Skinny Loggins. Anyways.
You never see my penis, and you made that up on the spot, and it's frustrating because now it sounds so real. Son of a bitch! I swear to God,
I'm a
I'd cough
son of
on
a
you if I had
bitch.
it.
Oh my god.
No, I would never do that to you.
Dude, that's how you can avoid a fight now. Like you just start coughing
Yeah.
on motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It is interesting with everybody. Not to freak everybody out, but in Los Angeles, it has been a little. I had a girl send me. She was back home in Arizona with her family, and she sent a video of an entire grocery store full. And
Wow.
here, it
Stocked
was
up or
like
full of people?
just stocked up with food.
Man, that's beautiful.
And here, it's like animosity.
Oh, it's Armageddon.
It's Armageddon.
We just got back. Hey, we both Will and Brent took a pee break, and I think it's so funny that the one episode that we all have a drinky poo. You guys' baby bladders are
Oh, your mic's out. Fuck.
baby bladders
Nope.
are exploding. Yeah,
Nope.
pop, 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 pop.
Nope.
Is it your headphones? Because it's coming
Hello?
out of that.
Now it is.
Oh, okay.
So-
Weird.
What was that again? Sorry.
I think it's the one episode that we all have a little drinky poo.
Yeah.
You guys got to run off to the bathroom.
I know. And also didn't know that your other bathroom's fixed. So I was waiting for you.
No, the toilet is, but I
Oh, the
can't get a
sink
plumber
is
for the sink and the.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up.
So I was confused.
What the hell
Anyways,
happened to you, dude? You got a mustache too.
I know. I
You
grew
got a
all,
mustache issue?
well, I
You guys
grew all
like-
the shit out. I kept it going, but then I grew all the other shit out.
Can you guys see mine okay? Is it just so gray it doesn't
I
look like
can't
it?
get over the fact, and I'm going to say this, and it infuriates me. Then we'll get to the people emailing us. I don't give a shit about whatever facial hair you're trying to do, because the way your hair and your head is growing is making me the most furious. You are the richest man in the world.
I don't know what you're talking about. man.
Oh, I hate it. Everybody can't get a
Hold on,
haircut
let me
like me.
shake it
I
out.
look like the mushroom Mario stepson, and you, and that was shut up, Captain. Fucking pull the hair
Brent
back,
Mushroom Mario Head Morin.
Captain Missionary Sex.
Oh, he tried to put it back. Missionary.
That's funny.
You only have sex missionary,
I
don't
know,
you?
very
No.
Russian.
Yeah, so you can have constant eye contact.
No.
Yeah, you do. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty.
You know what, too, that I always hate about Jay? If we were talking about this on the phone prior, he goes, I got to tell you, Brent, I got out of the shower today, and I'm loving this longer hair.
Yeah,
I
I
think
wanna
I'll keep it
Yeah,
long.
dude.
And I go, you know what? I am sick and tired of your shit. I go, you're
Well,
like Brad Pitt in a movie. This is what I hate about people with good hair. This is what I told you. I said, Brad Pitt will do a movie where his hair is flowing beautifully, and then what I hate about good hair people is they just shave their fucking heads for no reason.
He says, what did you say to me?
I
He
said-
goes,
I said-
shaves his head and he's on Ellen. Or
I go,
whatever.
yeah. I go, you're like fucking Brad Pitt, where you grow your hair out and you go, huh, this looks fucking amazing, and then you'll just shave your head the way Brad Pitt does, and then he goes on Oprah, just on a whim. It's not even
Yeah.
for a movie, and then he does that hot guy rub my head shit every time somebody says you look hot. It's like,
Yo,
But
this
you look
hair, though,
beautiful. You look
I feel
beautiful.
Like, I
I
feel
always
like
like,
it's a
I like always like when you do this. You're
it's a
like,
respect thing. This motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
I'm showing respect because you know what? I'm hashtag blessed with the hair. You know,
you are
I
blessed,
really,
and I actually think you've been disrespectful over years because you always have good haircuts.
I keep it
But-
short though because it's.
But when you keep it short, even me and Dalia have talked about this. You're just bragging about your hairline.
You know what? Also, people have been telling me when it's shorter, I look older. I look younger with it longer. My mom said to me today, she goes, "Yeah, when it's really short like that, because it's so gray in certain lighting, it looks like you're just bald."
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, see.
But
those
now
are
I
the
got
things-
these waves. Like if you had,
I got
Hey.
these waves.
look at these waves. If you had a mini surfboard, you can literally get.
So let me get this
Fucking-
straight. So your beautiful mother,
My wonderful mom.
wonderful, beautiful
Hi,
mother,
mommy. Say hi to Pam
Who-
Collings.
Hi.
age is unbelievable, looks at her son and goes, with a perfect hairline, and goes, honey, you know what? When you shave your head like that or just cut your hair short, with certain lighting, you look bald. Now I want you to cut to your mother's neighbor's house. Probably a fucking fat witch
I mean,
and an ugly kid in the basement with a goddamn comb over. Clean your room.
where's this going?
I'm just saying, you can't say in certain lighting it looks bald when the hair is awesome.
It's
So-
not awesome when it's short. That's my point. I'm going to let it grow long out of respect for you, Brent. To respect you.
You know what's so funny is like
I'm gonna let
people
this shit
at home don't know
pour out of my
because I'm
head.
not. I know, and I've heard it. I know I don't look like I'm balding. I got that. In fact, I've gotten a lot. What's that?
No, I looking at Jay doing his face that you didn't see.
No. I'm just saying. Sometimes I get shit for
Such a pussy, by the way.
I get
I wasn't
shit-
even Jason.
No.
Jason. Yeah, he's the guy who gets caught with a fucking. Insert something funny, dude. My tooth hurts. Let's just figure this shit out. Go to the questions.
First email here. So, by the way, it's pod. Scared the shit out of me the way you pulled out that bat.
Read the stories.
Read the goddamn stories.
Podthelion'sden@gmail.com. Email us stuff. People have been emailing us a lot of good shit. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to all the emails, but
they don't have to be an hour. We could go over an hour.
No, but I'll pick the good ones. I know we're getting a lot of them, so I'm just trying to pick the good ones.
Yeah,
Am I
just-
in?
yeah.
Am I in?
Oh, you've never been more in. More in.
Ooh, Brent, you've never been Brent Morin.
This first email is from Terry Dowell.
Lucky you.
Terry.
Terry what?
Terry Dowell.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
My name is Terry, and I love to listen to you guys. I love comedy, and I can tell you guys have great chemistry, and it just works.
Okay.
Anywho,
Thank you, Terry.
So I work.
Did she type anywho?
Yeah.
Adorable.
What do you think? I just ad-libbed it?
You
What a
talk-
weird.
Are
thing
you
I would
kidding
say.
me? If
Can you
anybody with a
imagine?
goddamn you have a
Anybody
powder
would
blue
say
hat
any.
on.
Yeah, a guy in a
No.
powder blue hat that's barely on his head would definitely
Yeah,
say anywho.
asshole. You look like a fucking newborn baby
All right.
at the goddamn hospital, and then Tinkerbell came back and
Let's go.
sprinkled that shit on you, and you grew up to Peter Pan. See
Don't
you
close it.
later.
Don't close it. All right, let's go,
I
nipplehead.
got back confident.
That was relentless. Do you even need me for this?
We love you for
Yeah,
that.
we actually do.
Yeah, we do. We just
Terry-
be insulting each other.
Yeah, he's got the power.
I know, right? So Terry works. She works at Kroger. I work at Kroger, which is like a
Grocery
like
store.
a grocery store. Yeah,
grocery store,
it's
yeah.
been nuts trying to stock shelves. By the way, shout out to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So shout out to you, Terry.
yeah.
People are crazy and trying to buy 13 loaves of bread, 8
Dumb.
gallons of milk, 6 cartons of
Dumb.
milk, 25 packages of ground
Dumb.
beef,
Dumb,
and
dumb, dumb,
27
dumb,
cases
dumb, dumb, dumb,
of
dumb.
canned
Dumb, dumb,
Mountain
dumb.
Dew.
Yeah, here's the thing, real quick on that.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a fucking idiot for quarantining yourself. I don't think you're a fucking idiot for social distancing. I think you're a fucking idiot for buying 900 rolls of fucking paper towels.
100%.
Go ahead.
100%. She says, so this is actually, I'm really glad we're starting with this one because this is someone who works at a grocery store who has the inside Kroger scoop.
Yep.
She said, just wish people would stop panic shopping and causing these shortages. I feel bad for the people who can't shop that way and they can't feed their family to a normal dinner. My point is, you help me all throughout the day. I get to smile and giggle in the aisle and just forget. It's so cute. I smile and giggle in the aisle and just forget for a little bit about all my stress. So thank you for doing what you do best, making us style. Love you. Have a great day.
You want to know?
We're not done yet, by the way.
You want to hear one of my goals?
Terry went to town.
One of
Terry,
my goals.
thank you.
Go ahead.
One of my goals is for someone, let's say she's in the aisle alone. She's got her ear pods in and she goes, I want somebody else to see her and go, she's probably listening to the Lion's Den.
Yeah. Terry, if anyone asks you what you're giggling about, tell them the Lion's
Tell
Den.
'em, TLD pod, baby.
And she says, and sorry. It's a great giggle.
Thank you.
It just sounds like somebody like in a Stranger Things type show, like and they're at Kroger's and then
Oh yeah.
I'm being tickled.
Yeah.
follow me. It's like
Okay.
It 3.
I wish we could go inside of his head. I bet it's fucking dope in there.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It's terrifying too. Go ahead.
Terry says, and sorry, no, we don't have toilet paper at our Kroger store in Kentucky. Shit out of luck here. Maybe go ask your asshole neighbor who's hoarding them. So
By the
she's
way,
in Kentucky.
is Terry?
Yeah.
Terry, take down the P.O. box.
Yeah. Can you please
Send us some fucking
can you
paper
please send us
towels and
some-
toilet paper.
So she says, I have 2 questions for each of you, Brent, Jason, and Will. When you look at your life, what is? I mean, so deep, wasn't ready
Jesus
for it.
Christ.
I
I mean,
Brent's
I've been
holding
looking
it
at my
back.
life this entire
Please don't make us
quarantine.
do that. Please don't make us do that.
All right, let's see. Okay, so
No, go ahead.
When you look, yeah, I don't even know what this. Okay, when
We
you
can cut it.
By
We
the
got
way,
a lot of shit to cut on this episode.
Yeah.
Anyway.
By the way, I don't look at any of these before I start reading them, so it could get real interesting.
Interesting.
When you look at your life, what is the one thing that keeps you grounded / anchored? She has 2 questions. This is the first one. Do you guys want to answer that one first?
That's
Wait,
the
is
question.
that-
What keeps
When you look at your life, what is the one thing that keeps you grounded or anchored? So deep.
Grounded okay, because we're entertainers.
I don't know. I think just in life.
My kids,
There you go.
my family, wife and kids.
That's awesome. Probably
Yeah,
the
real quick.
angles of me on this podcast.
Real quick though, on my answer, one of the reasons is that my wife and my 2 kids, none of them are in show business, which is fucking awesome. Which is awesome. Yeah.
I would say my friends then. I mean, if I'm being real, like my
Say me.
my ride or dies,
Me.
Yeah.
like the motherfuckers I grew up with, grounded and real. I also think, to be honest,
Me. I keep you grounded.
yeah, but that I was gonna get to that right now. Is I also think stand up just does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cause that's what we do.
Yep,
Like,
that's why I'm
we're
losing my
not
shit
we're not
right now.
pop stars and we're not motherfucking. You know, I mean, I have been fortunate enough to act on shows, and it's a completely different life if I was just an actor.
Yeah.
You know, they treat you like a king. If you're late to work, they treat you like you were early and won a prize.
Yeah.
Stand up in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the Comedy Store, in the middle of anything.
I've said this before.
You will be humbled in the fucking
Yeah.
first 2 seconds.
Yep.
I've said this before. It's my therapy, and it's free.
Yeah. And if you're not humbled from that because you killed it, you're going to get humbled by your best friends in comedy who are going to tear you motherfuckers
Oh
apart.
man, anytime.
So I think stand-up has
Yeah.
made me the most humble.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree with that. And also, even if I mean, I know Jason's seen me do really well, and even when I do well, I'll get off stage.
Hold on. Trying to think of when that was.
Really well.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
What is he talking
See, this is what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
go ahead.
This is what I'm
I
talking
think
about.
I'm
Because even if,
it's like
even
a
if
minute. He was like a minute. He had a minute. Go ahead.
this is my point, is
He
that
had a good minute.
Yeah.
is my point is that when I'll get off, everyone's like, no, and Jay will be like, hey man, can I talk to you for a second?
That's
Got
what
some
he
advice
was,
for you.
And you
by the
gotta
way,
be
he
like-
was
you were
talking
like-
about fucking. When
and-
he said, when I get off, Jason
Yeah.
will talk to him. Can I talk to you for a minute?
No, he'll do the
Yeah.
You okay? I got one note.
yeah,
Quit.
Yeah, you should probably stop.
comedy.
Yeah, so that shit'll keep you grounded.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's question 1.
Question number 2: if you could spend the day with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be, and what would you talk about?
Oh,
Somebody else go first. How about
my
you?
father. And I would,
I think we're. Yeah, I'm not
my father, and I would talk about stand up with him because he never really got to see me do it.
Yeah.
For one day, I would love to just
Tell him all the things you
tell
did.
him all the things, show him videos, show him what I've done. Yeah.
Should have had you close that.
Yeah, I think we should just end on that. Maybe.
Is there a way to edit this? Because that got me emotional.
By the way, speaking of Dad, if you guys like the theme song, that's my father singing it. That's his
Yeah.
hit. That was
Yep.
his hit single back in 70.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of
1970.
people know that.
I know. We probably talked about that a couple episodes, but if you're new tuning into the Lion's Den, that is Jason's dad, his band.
Search
Who
on
passed away,
YouTube. On
and,
YouTube, search Friends by Feather if you want to hear the complete song.
Yep.
Never got to see Jason do stand-up, but got to watch him on the first time he did it on a DVD from the Ha Ha Cafe,
Yep.
and then told him,
Don't stop.
this is,
Yeah, we
this
talked
is what
about
you're
it.
going to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always remember that story because,
Oh, yeah.
we love our fathers so much.
Yep.
And I love your father.
But that's who I would.
I
That's
love
who
my
it would
father.
be.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good one. Will, you go next because I'm not going to follow that.
Drake. I want it to be Drake.
So funny if that was it.
Cop to the rose. I actually love Drake too, but I'm not.
I know
gonna-
you loved.
Of course, I love Drake.
Yeah,
I'd
you
love to
guys.
hang out with Drake. I
Who
love
do you
Drake
know?
because I'm not going to get into that, but go ahead.
You know what? I was trying to think of some like silly type of example. When you said that, you know what's funny is I never met my dad's dad.
That would
Yeah.
be your grandfather. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's how family
I
trees
know,
work.
I know,
Go ahead.
man. God damn it. She's still smooth bullying me, even in a sincere moment.
Yeah.
No, that would be. I would love to meet my dad's dad because I never
Your
would love to meet him.
Your
Never.
grandfather. Yeah.
Yes, I know, Jason.
All right, well, off. You're too sentimental shit. I'm not gonna
Well, because
sound
you got me
like a
thinking about it. I'm all.
fucking
I got
shallow
all
asshole.
sentimental.
I'll say this. I'll say my mom's dad was a great man. That
Grandfather.
my grandfather. Oh, come on, dude.
Still doing it.
But he said one thing to me right before I left. I left for Los Angeles 2 weeks after I turned 18, and it was the last time I ever saw him. I thought I would never not see him again. And he said to me, and he was already in a wheelchair, and he'd been sick for a while, but he would always come to my little league games, my baseball, high school games, all this stuff. And his name was Butch Willis, and he talked like this, and he wouldn't speak a lot. You know, old videos I would see him, and he was just so animated and stuff. When my older brother was 8 years older than me, I was like, man, I never got to meet Butch like that. And all I remember is when I'm saying bye, and I'm 18, so I'm bye at my grandmother's house, and his house. He grabs my arm in his wheelchair, and he goes, I want to talk to you before you leave. And I said, of course, Grandpa. He goes, I want to talk to you about life. I said, of course. And of course, being a stupid 18-year-old, I came and left my head, and we left. And he died before I came home from first break. So I never got the... I would say I would love to hear what he meant by I want to talk to you about life.
Wow.
Because I want to know what that was, because he never, ever did that, ever with me. Because I was so young, and he was so old at the time. But the fact that he grabbed my wrist and was like, I want to talk to you about life before you leave for Los Angeles. And this is a man, that left school in 7th grade and drove a truck in 8th grade and took care of 6 kids, all this shit. And I was really curious about, like, what the fuck would he tell me?
Right.
So-
And what would it be like now after being in the business for
Yeah.
however long it's been? What's the next thing? I don't.
Celebrity-wise, I would say Jack Nicholson, though.
Oh, celebrity-wise?
Yeah, celebrity-wise, I would have to say Drake. That'd be so fun.
Oh, you were serious?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not
Jack
gonna not
Nicholson,
say
I'd love
that.
to sit and hear the entire business from his mouth.
Don't fucking look at me like that.
I don't.
What celebrity would you say with Jay?
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, fuck. God
Even
damn
though he
it.
wouldn't
You're 2
know,
for 2.
he
You
wouldn't
beat
know
us
you were
both.
there.
Well, he sees with his heart
Stevie Wonder burn.
and his soul. Okay. Have you seen his house?
No.
Neither has he.
There it
Got
is.
him. All
Boom.
right.
All right. This next email is from Clarisse Balayot.
Clarice.
Sorry, Clarice probably. I'm sorry.
Who knows?
Clarice.
I'm probably butchering it.
I know. I'm sorry for the last name part.
Clarice Barriat.
She says, been loving the podcast so much that I watched the newest episode yesterday on YouTube at home in quarantine and then listened to it on my solo hike today. Double Corone.
Nice.
Love that.
Nice.
Love a double Corone.
Staying
We
out
made
that
fun of hikes, though.
Corone
So-
zone.
Yeah, the Corone zone.
Hope she's hiking by herself.
Yeah, she is.
Trying to
she
find
said
a
solo
cure.
hike.
Solo hike. Solo
Yeah.
hike today. Double Corone solo hike.
Yeah, nice.
I just started a new job at a hospital in a new city this week. I'm a traveled PT, so I take 3-month jobs wherever the need is. I don't know what a PT is. Any ideas?
A travel PT?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No.
It has something to do with hospital stuff.
Physician.
Paramedic something?
Time.
Time.
Jesus Christ, my brother's
Three
a
idiots.
doctor. I don't know any of this shit.
Idiots.
Paramedic
New
time.
podcast
Oh,
name.
physical trainer.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
physical trainer.
Christ.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. PT is a physical trainer.
Okay.
Physical therapist. Got
Okay.
it.
All right.
Fuck!
There we
is
go.
physical
There it is.
therapist.
Yeah. PT.
All right.
Great.
And normally I would drive back home to Long Island on weekends to see my family, but after this first week in and out of a Corone zone. Hey, did you like that one, Jason? Oh wait, she just said Corone zone.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Like-minded.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
She's a genius.
She called it. I figured it would be best to hunker down here alone in my current rental apartment. I don't know anyone here. It's especially lonely. I went on a solo hike today and had the urge to put on the newest episode again after watching it on YouTube yesterday. It wasn't so lonely hiking with my Corone homies making me laugh.
Oh, we love you.
That's great. I've been a huge fan of Brent for a while. Now a fan of Jason and Will after being a weekly listener.
Better fans.
Thanks for keeping this gal company during this weird quarantine time.
Oh,
of course. This is, by the way, the one for me is this couldn't be better. Some inquiries. I like how not questions, inquiries.
Nice.
Brent, we've all three of us. Brent, when will they put Undateable on a streaming service?
That's a great question. My older brother found it on something. I don't know if it was Voodoo or he bought every episode.
Huh.
I think you could buy. I mean, I think you could buy, or you used to be able to buy them on YouTube for like $1.99. But streaming services, I truly don't know.
knows?
I wish they would.
Right.
So I do miss them.
Okay, well, I'm looking it up, but in the meantime, Jay, do you? Oh, well, it's do you/will? Oh no, sorry. Do you/will you be having a stand-up special anytime soon for us fans to watch and enjoy?
You fucking will, yeah.
That is a great question, and
Yeah.
my answer is yes, but I cannot say when. I'm gonna produce something myself. I think I got a couple people interested in helping me with production and so on, but
It will happen.
that's gonna happen.
You will see it,
Oh yeah,
Definitely gonna see it,
especially if we survive.
and it's
this.
gonna be the best thing you've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Talent driven for sure.
Side note, I think you can buy Undateable episodes on YouTube. So if
Yeah,
you want to
that's-
shell
that's
up
where
a
I-
couple bucks,
Yeah.
you could probably get it on YouTube. So
I
it's
don't
there.
get
just
any of
looked.
that though, so it's up to you.
So just Venmo Brent for every episode you buy, and then
My
this
brother bought every my older
Oh,
brother
really?
bought everything. So and it wasn't on YouTube, it was on something else, but they discontinued that. I don't know. It's the only reason I know about it.
And then this is so funny. I'm not making this up. The question from me, Will, do you like any music besides Drake?
I could answer that. No.
Well, yes.
What about Dad's song? I mean, Jason's dad's song.
I love Jason's.
Do people know
dad's
that your
band.
mom is a musician
Yeah, so my mom is a musician.
and she's a bass player?
She's a bass player, songwriter, Kate Burkart. Go look
It's
her up.
exactly why my father played bass.
That's
and was a
crazy.
songwriter,
Yeah.
It's great. She's super talented. Go look her up on iTunes, Spotify, all that
Super
shit.
sweet too.
She's the best. Go support her, Kate Burkart, Burkart.
No H.
No H. All right. We got 2 emails from the same person here. This is cool. With a childhood game and questions. So remember that. So if you're a new listener, we do this thing where people we talked about games you played as a kid.
Yeah.
So some people still from that episode, people still email us games they played as kids. So we still get a bunch of those. So we're gonna read a couple of them because they're funny. And if you have any good games, feel free to keep sending them.
Yeah, keep sending them. And if you're on Instagram or Twitter and you want to talk about it, just hashtag childhood games, hashtag TLD pod.
Yep. Hashtag TLD pod.
But if you don't put TLD pod, we're never going to see that other one.
Ever.
It'll be gone forever. Okay, I remember playing Fox Hunt on many occasions when I was a teenager, where the girls go hide and guys have to find them, and when they do,
Oh boy. Oh what?
What?
maybe should have proofread this one.
What, dude?
Hey, it's their
We have
game.
to cut it. I don't know.
Will is blushing right now. You can't
No,
cut
okay,
it.
where the girls go hide and the guys have to find them, and when they do, they dry hump them to tag them. So ridiculous of a game, by the way. A quite enjoyable game. Yeah, no shit.
yeah.
Until one night, my buddy mistook me for a girl and forever damaged me, but still friends 20 years later. All right, guys,
Fox
that's
Hunt?
the episode.
Dry hump.
Jesus Christ.
The Fox Hunt.
It's like the richest.
That's a
some,
weird.
You know what that is? It's
Yeah,
some rich
that's a weird
suburban
one.
shit right
Yeah,
there.
that's a weird one. I don't
That's
know.
great.
What a thing to email. I guess
We should
hopefully that's all.
play that.
Hopefully there's
Fox
a lot of
hunts.
consent. The foxes are consenting to the
Man.
dry humping.
Well, no, they weren't.
But-
I mean,
What kind
they-
of tag
they were,
is that? I'm jumping on furniture and breaking shit, and
Yeah.
people are just dry
Now
humping.
they're just getting lucky.
Boy.
Wow.
And then we got so James. Oh, I don't know if I said his name. Probably gonna get him arrested. But James D.
It was
Thomas.
20 years later.
James D.
For sure, a made up name, by the way.
20 years later.
So we got some serious and not serious questions. We like serious, not serious. Question from Brent. Not serious. Are your jokes about girlfriend issues real? And if so, what is your most ridiculous thing you have ever fought about with a girlfriend?
I mean,
yeah,
aren't
most
all those fights
Also sounds pretty
ridiculous.
serious. Yeah.
I mean, so real. Most anything that I do in stand up is rooted in reality, but obviously we embellish it because we're writers and creators and shit. So that's how it gets embellished. So yeah, most girlfriend things, like The thing I did on stand-ups, episode 5, season 2. Go watch it on Netflix.
Yeah,
while
if you're
quarantine.
bored, go watch that.
A little behind the scenes of that one. That was the most depressed I ever was because I had just gotten dumped by who I thought I was going to marry, and was like, in my mind, I was like, this is going to be my wife, and then she broke my heart and left me. And I went through all my breakup stuff, and like Drake, I made a mixtape breakup special.
God.
So I did the half hour in between the next hour that hopefully I get to do after this shit. But that whole episode is just a breakup mixtape, and that is completely about my breakup and who I am during
You're talking about
it.
the
So-
stand-ups.
The stand-ups,
Yeah.
yeah. So that whole thing was about my breakup.
Yeah.
So everything is rooted in reality. I did get in an argument because we had separated and the wind did take me, and I did meet a Rico, and then I did have an ice cream cone when I fucking got in an argument. So everything is rooted in some form of reality, but obviously you embellish it because you need a punchline.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's just sad as shit. So
Yeah.
the most ridiculous fight I ever got in was definitely, are you eating an ice cream cone while we're fighting?
That's hilarious. It's hilarious. That's
That's
so
the
funny.
funniest.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's perfect.
That would. You mean that literally immediately makes you extra angry
Yeah.
when the other person's just.
Yeah.
You're
Ice
supposed to be in a
cream
fight, but they're enjoying
Yeah,
something
did you
else.
just have the greatest day?
Yeah, right.
You
Yeah.
come on balloons.
So funny. And then the serious one. I mean, I think he flipped these. I think this is the not serious one. Did you really hurt your back last episode? If you did, I hope you feel better. No more action rolls.
Yes, I did, because I just started working out because of this pilot. Hopefully we get to do. I have to be in better shape, and so my this trainer that because we're quarantined, I can't do anything. So I've started looking at workouts, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so I just did this weird squat workout, and I have a bad back anyway. That Jason knows I have. It's one of the reasons I don't sleep in beds. To call back when he said I don't sleep in beds, is because I have a really bad back. So when I did that action roll, first thing I realized is when I landed, it was that's not on camera and no one saw it, and my back is excruciatingly. It's in a lot of pain. So yeah.
So yeah. Well,
So
James,
it was-
you nailed it.
Fucked up.
So
All right,
yes.
Jay,
Am
here
I
are your,
in?
here are your
Can you hear me?
questions. Yeah, you're in. Not serious. When you and Brent, when are you and dyslexic? When are you and Brent going to record a remake of the intro song? I absolutely love the song, but I
man.
honestly need a Collings Morin intro song in my life.
Is that the serious question?
Not serious.
They
Hey.
love it. They love the song. That's
That
your
sounds
dad's song.
serious as shit to me.
I know. It
I
does.
mean, well,
He
when we
because
do it, we
it's-
are going to do it, but it's going to be serious.
very.
It's going to have to be
Brent's will
serious.
answer it. Brent's will answer.
Well, I'm sorry, but I mean, we talked about it in
That was
one
so
episode.
smooth. I didn't even catch it.
I know. So
Brent and I actually, we've actually discussed this, redoing the song. We have a lot of musician friends as well.
Yeah.
And maybe getting together and doing a cover of that song.
doing
yeah,
it right.
So
You
that
gotta
is
do
in
it
the
right.
future. I can't tell you when because I
Yeah.
don't know. But I'm
Oh,
I just-
What happened?
gross.
my whole stomach.
He's
just-
gurgled.
Oh, you got bubble guts?
Oh.
B got the bubble guts. Stay out my Corone zone, Jack. But yeah, we're gonna record that. We're definitely gonna record that. I've always wanted to do that anyway since forever. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
it's so cool.
my brother is a very talented bass player, and he'll be
Is
involved
he?
in it. Yeah,
Man, he never
Yeah.
plays music in front of us.
he's good.
And then serious. I know you often talk about things that bother you in your comedy shows. What are your biggest pet peeves? I know one of mine is watching so many. I was watching. I mean, just
I mean,
gurgling.
Jesus Christ.
I just fucking. I'm not even looking. I just hear the gurgle.
I can't. It's not a gurgle. My whole fucking stomach is because I can't.
He's
eat,
got acid reflux,
no. It's because I can't eat dinner.
and he's got a shit.
His and his pet peeve is watching so many people leave the restroom without washing their hands, and then everyone wants a damn handshake. So that's his biggest pet.
What
peeve.
is
So,
my
Jay,
biggest
what's your-
pet
yeah.
peeve?
I mean, your whole life is a
I
big
can't
pet
even
peeve.
tell. I mean, there's not just one. There's so many.
So many.
Let me tell you, I could put it in one word. People.
Nice.
I love.
Hey, people, stop it. All of it, man. Just I want everyone to have self-awareness.
Yeah.
When people aren't self-aware, that's the biggest one. That's the biggest one. If you want to talk about comedy pet peeves, if you're gonna call back one of my jokes after the show and come up and you're in that line waiting to see me and you got that thing locked and loaded and then you come up to me and go ha and then say one of my punchlines to me, like you're the only person that's ever fucking done that, that's a pet peeve.
Well, you know, yeah.
Let me be the comedian, you be the audience member.
100%.
Yes, you don't have to. My biggest pet peeve is that people think that we're always on and that they need to talk to us in a comedic language. Like that's the only language that we speak.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember when we did that club in Escondido, and the guy
Right.
before the show was like, "Hey, great job." Just kidding. I'm on the next one.
Yeah.
And then he was. Remember
By
that?
the way, for anybody that's seen my act, I want to say this right now. I love my sons so much. And I think they are the coolest fucking dudes on the planet. I joke about raising them and things that fathers and sons go through. The worst thing, another pet peeve, there's a lot. There's not just one, if you noticed, is coming up to me after my show and going, "Ha, my kids fucking suck too."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yo, dude, my kids don't fucking suck. My
Yeah.
kids are fucking dope. First of all, my son Jonathan, and both of those boys, they're both smarter than me, 100%. Way
cool
smarter
as
than me.
shit,
Jonathan
too,
and James, cool as shit, very talented kids. You know, but we have the fucking father-son shit that you go through when
Entrepreneurs and artists.
when your kids are growing up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, my kids don't suck. They're amazing. I gripe about them for sure. But like I'm their dad. I'm allowed to do that.
Yep.
You're not allowed to say my kids suck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm the only one that's allowed to say that.
So thanks James D. Thomas writing in.
And
Some
they
good
don't
stuff.
suck. I love you boys so much. Go ahead.
Boom. Next one's from Emily Feary. Damn, I really fucked that
Hey,
one
maybe
up.
How
don't
many,
maybe don't try
Theory?
last names.
So Emily's asking. She says, "Hey guys, I've
one.
been binging the pod for like a week now, and I'm so glad I started listening.
nice.
I was supposed to see Brent and Jason in Philly this past weekend, but of course it got
Sorry.
C-Rone
Coming back.
postponed.
See, Ron
coming back.
postponed. I love that. What's her
Yeah,
name?
love that, Emily.
Emily. Good.
So I've been filling that void with the pod and Brent's Netflix special. Jason, I'll listen to your album, I promise. Will, I follow
have
you on
to.
Instagram. Thanks, Emily.
You know what I'll do is I'll post like a 20-minute set on Instagram for you guys on IG story.
Do
is
it.
that too long? How long does it have to be on IG
I
story?
don't think so. Like 20 is long, but I don't think it's too long.
No, man, will it fit? I don't know technology.
I know that's what I'm wondering. Is like I don't know. If
I'll
it's too
figure it
long.
out.
Yeah.
I'll post a
figure
set
it
on there. You guys can go
Yeah.
watch it.
Sweet.
At Jason
You
Collins on
you
Instagram.
posted a set recently when you were in Irvine.
Short set.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got
10 minutes. That's a good.
I got something else. I got something.
Okay, so my question is for Brent. What is your advice for someone who deals with anxiety and depression that wants to start doing stand-up? I've thought about trying it for a while now, but I'm so worried about bombing or not writing good enough material. I guess everyone who wants to get into doing stand-up deals with this a little bit, but I feel like my anxiety is stopping me from just jumping in and going for it. I really appreciate you being open about your mental health. It's super helpful for someone like me. And there's more, but let's stop there so you can...
Well, I mean, it's the hardest thing to do, but you got to do it because the reason your anxiety and your depression, I always say that the things in life we regret are usually the things we don't do. The things we thought were a big deal later in life we realize weren't. I always think what if is the worst question we can ask ourselves, and our imaginations can be our best friends and our worst enemy. When you have a mind that is riddled with a mental illness, it's easy to treat it like it's a burden or a problem, but it's really hard to scrape away that shit and then treat it like a positive. And I understand that anxiety. There's no more anxiety than you'll ever have. Jason has been with me on the road when I have panic attacks, but the second I get on stage and I've told him to be stage side on certain things, it goes away because that's the moment. Because our minds and our imaginations in that particular brain set is going to create so many scenarios. Probably, I always say like 30 to 50 more scenarios than a normal brain's going to create that don't exist. The only thing that stand-up can do in that particular moment is take that anxiety away.
Yeah.
So you have to, like I always say, it's my number one thing. You know, what if is the worst question you
Yeah.
can ask yourself, you know?
Also, don't concern yourself with the bombing and the funny thing.
No.
The first step is to get on that microphone. And by the way, if you're worried about bombing, sometimes I feel like worrying about something is just as powerful as praying for it to happen. Do you know what I mean? Because it's on your mind.
And don't think, and this is something I had to learn from life. Don't think that this particular thing, because anxiety and depression is a great tool as an artist. It's like my dad always said, he goes, you're an artist. When you're an artist, you have to be in touch with your emotions. If you're in touch with your emotions, you're gonna be more prone to these particular darknesses. My dad always used to say that to me since I was 17. The first time I asked to be on medication. Well, because I was a fucking wreck. But one of the things I used to tell myself is one day that will go away when these particular things come true. I've had dreams come true. I've had actual dreams come true. Dreams when I was a little kid have come true. Don't assume that these dreams are going to cure your anxiety or depression. It's a hard thing to hear. It might heighten it. But if you're aware of it beforehand, like, oh, if I get to this place, it's gone. No. Because what it does is it will heighten because it's not gone. And then you think, well, I'll never be happy. That's not the case. It's not the case at all. Anxiety is healthy. Depression is healthy.
Yeah.
You're a human being. It's coming to terms with it and understanding it. That email is equally as brave, in quote, X quote, as me talking about it now. This is shit I would never have talked about anywhere publicly, probably till I was 28, and I'm 33 now, going on 56 with this mustache. But
and as far as getting on stage and doing the stand-up and the bombing and shit like that, there is a rule of thumb, and you guys will agree. The rule of thumb in the beginning is, guess what? You're gonna bomb.
I was just thinking
you
that.
can't.
It'll happen.
You're
gonna
It's
bomb.
actually so good for you.
Yeah, and it's great. It's so good for you.
Yeah.
And
You
you know
learn.
what the most fun is, and Jay, you can attest to this. It's when first off, bookers don't book the clubs. Comedians do. It's the friends you make when you're doing comedy. Those are the people you come up with. Jay and I have come up with all the motherfuckers you know. Will has got his group. We're going to consider him later, right?
Yeah, he's the leader. He better be the leader.
I don't really, he's a nipple.
Yeah.
But some of the most fun diner nights is after we all eat shit and we're just making fun of how much we ate shit.
Yeah.
Or Jason and Crystalia and shit making me eat shit even when I bomb. And then making sure I don't let it down. Like, those are the moments you'll have more laughs off stage than on stage. But I'll be honest, especially when you have anxiety and depression, I've never been happier in my life than having the friends off stage that you build while you do comedy. So if your anxiousness is about getting on stage, just go and do the open mic. Because let me tell you something, not everybody there is a vulture, and there are vultures and there are people that are going to be shitty. But what you're going to find is there's going to be supportive people. There's going to be people that understand and empathize with the idea of how hard it is to do it. Yeah. And you got to throw yourself into that motherfucking shit, because you know what we can't stand? Motherfuckers who say they do stand up and they never have.
Right.
People call themselves,
Everybody
I'm a
can
comedian.
respect somebody that gets up. Right. Because you can't not respect somebody who's trying.
Right.
I mean,
Where's she from?
Can't.
Where's she from?
I don't know, but her last name is Fury. So sorry, Emily. I saw the ending she put pronounced Fury, and my dumbass didn't even look. So I apologize.
Hey, calm down. All right. My tooth is about to burst out of my mouth.
Yeah.
So is there any way that we could?
We can call it.
We call it. Where are we at on time?
But Emily,
we're
can I
way.
ask you?
We're good.
We're
Emily,
way.
let me ask you a question. Emily, do us a favor. Write us an email back when you get on stage.
Yeah,
I
want to know how that goes.
I want to know how it goes.
And don't think that you have to do good in order to tell. Like, even if you eat shit, which you're probably going to do, and that's not a bad thing. Just tell us.
We
Let us know
wouldn't
how
believe you if you were like, I killed.
Right.
I would never ever trust you if you said you killed.
Yeah.
I hate people like that.
Yes.
So,
Killed it.
Emily, write us back. Let us know.
Yeah.
It's almost we should get challenge her.
Get your ass up on stage and then you email us back.
Boom. There we go.
All
there we go.
Channel my
guys,
father.
thanks for listening. Any last words?
Thanks for listening, guys. Please stay home. Please do the social distancing. Even if you don't fucking think you need to do it, just do it, because I need to get back to work.
Yeah.
And those
Subscribe.
people that sorry.
Rate, review.
Yes.
Lions Den.
Please rate. By the way. Sorry, please rate and review, because it's really important. It helps us climb the charts. It's a really good look. So honestly, it takes 30 seconds. So just write a quick review, 5-star it. Just be like, hey, these guys are great, love them, but it helps us a lot. So please do that if you have a chance. Super quick. Brian.
And then for everybody that, including Captain Giggles at Kruger Market, stay safe for those people that have to work, that have to be out in public, and do your best to keep distance. And
also, nurses, thank you so much for what you're doing.
Shout out all the nurses, all the grocery store workers.
Everybody that has to be out there in front of people, and all those motherfuckers that have to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
Just stay safe and be safe and keep giggling down the aisles.
And we will talk to you in a few days.
Yeah. We're going to see you Monday.
Boom. Thanks, guys.
Monday? Sunday brunch?
We are friends, digging each other.